I wouldn't click yet.
No, it's already clicked.
Shit.
You are being recorded.
I can find a new job.
Greetings and welcome to Die Drink and Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles, Season 4, Episode 22? I have to check. 22. I'm your DM and host, Marty, joined by the full Ontario crew. How is everyone doing on this fine, wintry Thursday evening? I forgot where I was. I forgot what we're doing. I forgot.
Wait, this isn't my apartment? What the hell?
Exactly.
Nice. I learned about the automatic car start. I've used it for the first time on a car that I've owned. And it's really nice because, like, the car, it's like, oh no, it freezing rained on my car. It's a big block of ice. Whatever will I do? And then I was like, wait, I got to push this button. And then I go to the bathroom, shave, whatever, take a shower, and then the car's clean. You just walk out there. It's like, yeah, did it just cost me $5 to warm up the car? I don't care. It's fine. Who cares about gas mileage? Gas is cheap now anyway. It's like $1.30.
That reminds me of, this is an honest to God true story. We get a safety lineup every day, and they tell us about things, near misses, accidents that actually happened, injuries, whatever, in the hopes that you can avoid the same problems. Well, one of the incidents was a security while patrolling the employee parking lot, found an extension cord going not to the car, but inside the car to an active space heater.
Well, that's... Oh, no.
I laughed and said, thank you for adding that to the safety.
Super dangerous fire hazard.
Super.
Cars burn real good.
But warm car when you're done work, I guess. I'm guessing he doesn't have a remote car starter.
or like a block heater or something to yeah. Anyways.
It was funny.
That's a good one. Ahmed, how are things with you, man?
Good. I'm next Wednesday, I'm traveling to Egypt for 2 weeks. So pack.
Cool. When you came downstairs, we were doing the pregame chat. There were a bunch of things on Ahmed's head. And there's probably still one there.
Stitches?
All these
stitches?
Stickers.
What's going on?
There's tons and tons of little stickers like this. My kid stuck them. Yeah, my kid had stuck them on my head hours ago and wouldn't let me take them off. And I forgot about them. I just come down and they're like, oh wait. There's one more.
Don't feel bad. My wife's got a picture of me from it's got to be more than 10 years ago, where I'm playing video games very intently, but I had much longer hair back then. Well, actually, if you've been following the stream our entire time,
just go back to Legends.
Yeah. But I've got barrettes all in my hair because I just let my daughter do whatever the hell she wanted because I was playing video games.
You're really a good dad and just sitting there.
Just sitting there taking it.
That's cool.
I don't know if I'm ever going to have that issue again.
No. Well, you
stickers
you
and bald head, son. Stickers and bald head.
Stickers.
Stickers? Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to.
Or beard. Beard's funny when they start playing their beard. Whatever I have.
Yeah.
Tiny amount.
We'll see how that goes.
All right. Do we want to do a recap, or is there anything else want to get caught up on?
We were reverse making friends on last game.
Reverse making friends.
I got enough friends and need some enemies.
This is how you unfriend people in D&D.
They will feel safer having known that they participated with the Inquisition.
I thought about it, though. As I'm watching, I'm like, none of them are testing Brennos. So they're just giving blood samples to someone who could be a doppelganger.
He could. I might know a guy.
I might know a guy. I am the council.
Yeah, it's too bad Brenos doesn't know
Brenos
Desaad
doesn't know.
very well because I've collected half a city's worth of samples, Desaad. Are you interested? Just a new person in for every day.
Brenos is doing his job, which is make certain the city is safe from Gith and doppelgangers.
Well, your vigilance has been noticed, I'm sure.
And then maybe taking some well, not the word narcissistic. What's the word I'm looking for? Petty, but that's not the word.
No, petty.
Vindictive.
I think
So there's a little bit of vindictiveness. There's a little bit of like, no.
No, I think petty's a good word.
Petty's
a fine word for what you.
All right, let's do a recap of what happened last game for certain. Dwarven clans gather in Overlook for state funerals and the Conclave of Clans, whereby they will vote for new leaders on the Council of Overlook. Barnabas tries to hire Danica Stonesong for a grisly task. Brenos and Thogrim visit Thogrim's family and pay a visit to the major candidates of the upcoming elections. The Steelrose Expeditionary League accepts the offer to be on retainer to the Imperial Administrator. In search for the doppelganger wizards, the party teleports to the village of Talar, just outside of Brindle. They spend some time at the Green Dragon Inn before heading toward the Smoking Tower and the Brass Monolith. I think that's where we left off last game. With this group, I'm on the Green Dragon Inn map, escorting Apprentice Certain, who is the apprentice of the resident sage in town.
I might have this written down.
By the name of Falrinth the Sage.
No, what I do have written down is that Certain likes elvish hounds. Unfortunately, those are magical beasts. You just be a doggy.
The group bent on basically the destruction of this clutch of doppelganger wizards, these bargles that have been plaguing the campaign for some time.
Just get out of here, comic relief wizard bastards!
The party treks up through the ashy snow to you're trekking along a trail that is used, and you get to a fork in the road, and you can see through some of the windy. There's a bit of wind kicking up some of the ash and snow, so your approach will be masked, but you could see to the right a silhouette of a very tall tower, kind of a wizard tower, and then to the left you can definitely see the source of something that is smoking. Black acrid smoke pouring out of the top of what looks like a very large brass obelisk. Certain pauses for a moment. When I open the door, you're all going in to kill doppelgangers. How do you know they're doppelgangers? They're gonna bleed funny.
They also, if you got the eyes of a god, you can see them. He means true seeing.
Okay, he nods. I do not know that spell. My master, you're going to treat him gently, right? He's an old man. He will not. His bones are brittle.
Gentle enough.
Should have thought of that before you started doppelgangbang. That came out so wrong. I'm sorry. You guys know what I was trying to get at.
Valsorin stops for a moment, and he looks at the tower, and he looks at the brass monolith. It's about 300 yards between the two.
Well, To the tower? That's...
If they're greater wizards and we start attacking, they're going to teleport away. The lesser wizards, however, might dimension door. Maybe we should make a perimeter around the tower at dimension door distance. And as we send in some of our heavy hitters, we'll take out the scraps as they try to run.
They'll probably go towards the gate, I would assume.
Maybe. Although fleeing into the plane of fire does not seem like a safe place to go, says Certain. Although, yes, there have been beings who have gone into there.
Is there a special thing that you need in order to get to the other side?
There is a great colossus on the other side. My master
besides
says
the dragon?
You appear in its mouth.
What's better, a mouth or a belly hole?
A mouth. Mouths make magic.
But belly holes make little fuzzies.
Get your head straight, Brennis.
All right, we need at least 3 groups, says Val. One group is going to go in and make a lot of noise. I know what group I'm going to be part of. One group is going to set up a perimeter around the tower to catch anyone trying to dimension door away. And then the last group will keep an eye on the monolith, just in case anyone is powerful enough to make it all the way.
This sounds like a brilliant idea. Let's split up.
Dude, your 14th level Gestalt character.
Oh yeah, no, it's Sonny is like Sonny thinks like doesn't have any problem with this. We would need teleporters or people who are very quick. I can fly, although seeing in this is kind of difficult. Does anybody have the fog cutting lenses or the dragon blood where they can see through this crap?
Yeah, let me check Val's sheet. He has
Quintessa. She's dragon something or other.
She has echolocation. That's
That
what
is
she can
not
do.
quite what like the red dragon thing where they can just
Oh no, she can't do
see
that.
through
No,
nonsense.
no.
Val can fly. He's got 1 teleport and 1 dimension door, so he can at least bridge the distance quickly if he needs to. And to recap, so the thing off to the left looks like this, and there's billowing smoke coming out of the top of it. Like somehow the brass monolith is on fire.
Yep.
And then the smoking tower, which actually isn't smoking, it's just near the smoking thing, looks like this. And that is off to the right, and they're separated by about 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
And the tower is quite large. It's like almost 300 feet to the.
I'm wondering if I should position myself and Howie at some point in the middle. Can reach both ends.
That'll work.
Wait a sec. Thogrim needs to see the target to shoot it.
Yep.
Howie doesn't. How far away can you control Howie? Is it only 30 feet?
30 feet, yeah.
Okay. That was the whole, can you make Howie,
Well,
support?
I guess I'm with the group that goes to the tower. I'll undo the wards at least for the front gate, says Certain.
I will go to the tower with you.
Let's do this visually. Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Let's put the groups out.
Sure, I'm back to here. So Certain's going to go to the tower to undo the wards. You've convinced him that doppelgangers are bad and that he's going to open the front gate for you.
Oh, he's opening the front gate to the tower with the doppelgangers.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. We may or may not go with Certain on that.
Slake is going to go through the tower and kill every wizard he comes across.
So Brennos is either going to the tower or going to the... Brennos is going with Slake just to make certain Slake doesn't get too happy with himself.
Okay.
Brenos does do his best work in confined spaces.
This is true.
That's right. First the gift banky, and now the wizards.
Get spanking.
Right, so there's
There you
the gate, the bronze, not the bronze. What the hell's it called?
The brass monolith.
The brass monolith, the smoking tower, and then
And then people flying around to pick up any of the
perimeter
dimension doors.
catching the
okay.
dimension doors.
So Thogrim's flying around.
Okay.
Okay.
Val is going to fly around as well.
Okay.
Cog will be at the gate. Or do you want Cog? The brass. It could be at the brass monolith, or you can go in with these guys.
Stick Sunny, Quintessa, and Cog at the brass monolith.
Yeah,
That
sure.
sounds like a party to me.
That's a good party.
Quintessa will cast Fly on Brenos.
Much obliged.
You can't do that. And she will recast. Well, she'll cast another communal resist fire.
Just make certain it's up. I think it was cast before, but let's.
Yeah, but I think you guys spent a lot of time getting your illusionary clothes and walking around and talking.
Yeah. Brenos on this day is worshipping. My word, why is this so hard?
It's been a while.
we have luck and travel, so actually Brenos can actually cast his own fly.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
All right. So we'll cast a fly, and we're going to cast a Mythic Keen Edge, and we're going to cast a Mythic Heroism.
Oh, we're buffing. Cog will drink his mutagen. And a shield for those goddamn magic missiles.
Yeah, Val cast Long Arm Shield, Blade Tutor Spirit, Mirror Image, Blur, and Fly.
Don't forget your shields. There's this one. Remember the kobold with the different scales? He's a problem.
Quintessa nods.
Yeah, Rainbow Turd.
Yeah, that one's quite annoying. Next time I see him.
Rainbow Toad. This is a pretty certain.
It's rainbow scales.
Communal protection.
Have you seen a multicolored kobold here?
He nods.
Oh, perfect.
Communal protection from evil goes up as well.
Okay.
Nice.
My man. Okay. So Cog has a breath of life.
There have been
Late consumption.
all sorts of strange folk visiting the tower as of late.
Sunny is going to, before the people attack the tower, he is going to cast a True Seeing.
Protection from Eris Communal.
On, I think it ends up being Brenos, if these are the two going in the tower and chase wind sparkles around. Or does he cast it on himself and they just kill anybody that looks like a fucking Bargle? If you're a Bargle, you're boned.
Look for a little parrot as well. Remember?
Fancy Pants is here.
No, you made one of them a parrot, didn't you, last time?
Oh yes. If there is a parrot, bring him back to me. He will go in the
all right.
collection.
Who else is?
Okay, yeah, I think the True Seeing is going to go on Brenos because
Okay.
our buddy boy here isn't going to actually use it.
Okay, so I'm gonna split the group. I'm gonna move Cog, Sunny, and Quintessa to the burning to the brass monolith.
She's going to do a before
Don't
we
move
separate.
Thogrim yet.
For those who don't have dark vision, a communal dark vision as well.
Cool. That's really interesting. Actually, he's got like light, blind sense, and low light.
And then the other group, I'm gonna cut and paste to the smoking tower.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thogrim's got his rifle with the crap. He's gonna put normal bullets in because I actually want to hit instead of having the bullets veer off.
And how he's big and he's out and flying around.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. We're not. He's not gonna. He's when we start. When we start, then I'll do that. I don't want to alert anyone to our presence yet.
Okay. All right. Let's go to. So
Protection from
you
arrows
guys are
coming on.
buffing. Let's go to Quintessa, Sunny, and Cog as they approach the brass obelisk. The three of you have really good perception. So you notice that there is blackish smoke pouring out of the top of this monolith. Strange runes adorn the sides of the monolith, and just sort of an empty black gulf inside the monolith itself. It is tall enough that giants could walk through these arches, and you're not really certain how this thing works. Is it a gate that opens, or is it something else? With your good spot checks, you notice that there are probably 6 or 7 fire mephits that are just perched along the edge of the plumes of dark smoke that are just aggressively pouring out of the top of this big monolith.
Oh.
They're looking down at you. They spot you approaching. Sunny being the only one that they may not have spotted, but they spot a Cog and a Quintessa as you're walking up to this place.
Okay. I'll have a look at the top, see if I can see anything from up there. I think so.
You realize that there's a bunch of mephits, right?
I'm sure my magic will protect me.
No, well, I would say just wait until before you start something.
Have you seen her cone of cold? It is very frosty.
Oh, well, I say just lay low and wait for anything to come instead of starting something.
Okay, the mephits they're all kind of approaching and then moving back. Some of them are pushing each other. It looks like
look.
It looks like they're trying to decide something.
Do you speak Infernal? Or not Infernal? Ignan? Do you speak Ignan?
I do not.
Let me check my list.
Would you care to have a word with them?
Is the master home?
One of them is curling around the monolith and finds a little perch.
No.
The monolith, despite it being winter, is growing this really strange flowery vine. Like there seems to be vegetation that is coming off of the monolith. The monolith is warm. You can see that the snow has melted all around it. There's this slight tinking sound as like sizable pieces of snow are like hissing and like tinking as they go into the very warm monolith itself.
Cool. The guardian of the pathway to the city of Brass is he taking visitors now?
That's what you brought about.
What language was that?
Ignan?
Okay, speaking Ignan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was speaking to them in Ignan. So
How dare you approach without gifts? We are collecting gifts for the Great Sultan.
You give me a sense motive.
Are you now? Would you like a nice shiny copper? Because that's basically what's gonna. Then it'll be called. You
can hear the other ones chattering and nodding in agreement.
31.
Yeah, you doubt anything you give these little bastards is going to end up in anyone's hands aside from theirs. Greedily, he's climbing down the wall with these fiery claws. He's got a frock of fiery hair. It looks like a little imp. It could be easily mistaken.
Would you
for
like
an
a
imp.
shiny copper?
Copper! I'd like 100 coppers.
And you will lead us in to see the master?
Lead you in? Sure.
You can't trust this thing. It's greedy, though. It lands on the steps And it shivers a little bit as it's moved away from some of the heat.
Cog, pay the boy. Oh, he wants 100 coppers. Sonny's like moving his wings around. I don't have a wallet.
Is Cog's looking at you like, do you want me to pay him or pay him?
No.
This is like facing away from, so he's just like Sonny can see. He's like,
Coins.
pay him or
No. He's going to lead us to the master.
Come closer, it is cold out here.
All right,
Okay.
fine.
Go forward.
Yeah,
Mark, you're okay with moving your token?
Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead.
Quintessa's. I'm just putting Quintessa's spells.
100 coppers, 10 gold, eh?
100 coppers is 1 gold.
Oh.
You just want made a killing.
Just want to kill him. Yeah, sure. I'm looking for my treasure.
He's
when I'm
asking
sure
for
I
a
have
small
it.
enough number that killing him is more effort.
No, it's not worth it. Yeah.
It's a curiously low amount.
Well, that's because he's going to lead us to a trap.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got money.
Obviously a trap.
Yeah, sure. I give him a gold.
He recognizes the gold for what it is. His claw extends hesitantly but greedily. You giving it to him?
Yep.
Okay, he snatches it and he looks at it and he's flying back up. He latches on to the arch and is looking down at you and looking at his gold. And then he looks up to where his others are.
No.
So are you going to lead the way?
You want to go in?
Yes. Lead the way.
He waves his hand towards you, and he flaps inside.
Okay. We'll follow him.
Quintessa's going to spend a standard action to use her protection blessing.
Okay.
One sec.
Great casters, you stand here. Cast, and you will be wreathed in fire. So warm, so toasty.
Sonny, what do you know about this plane?
Do not get frightened, he says. You are inside a big dragon, but it does not jump. Its teeth are just for show. Unless you anger the great ifrits that live there, and they will stab you under the teeth.
Where is the keeper, the master? There's supposed to be a wizard watching this place.
Wizard live in tower.
Oh.
There is part of the bronze monolith that hasn't been covered with stone is exposed along the center of the four-way arch.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anywhere to go.
It was a focus for a plane shift, is what we were described before, right? It was acting as a fork to the plane of fire.
Oh, you're definitely looking at it now.
Yep.
So
you
you
can identify it.
That is it! Yes, cast your spells and go to the great burning sky!
Sonny, weren't we gonna wait here and try to, do something?
Sonny casts a detect magic. There is like a leeching conjuration. It's almost like Barnabas would like this. It's almost like it's poking through the planes. But you're getting a very strong conjuration that is coming off of the circle.
Okay.
You can now identify it, I guess.
I would like to identify.
Okay, were you using identify spell or just a spellcraft? A detect magic.
I think I'm using the detect magic because Barnabas is with us quite frequently. I have identify, I just didn't prepare identify, and I'm not going to use any.
You're good at it.
It's fine. 53.
You're good at it.
Okay. Identify the properties of a magic item is 15 plus caster level. The caster level is 25.
So I beat it by
Dang.
13.
So the DC would be 40.
I don't know
Heated by
if it's
13.
cursed. I might not have gotten all the way through.
Yeah, you don't think it's cursed. It is an example of epic magic that somebody basically placed a gigantic tuning fork to a specific spot in the elemental plane of fire.
Cool.
It's not only acting as a key for a plane shift, but it is attuned to a specific spot through the planes. Like there won't be some random place that you'll arrive on the other side. You will arrive always on the same.
Yeah.
Always on the same side.
So, I think just whacking this thing with a dimensional anchor would sort of nullify it for a few minutes.
It's too big. That same spell that you're using to guard the gate might do the dimensional lock.
Okay. All right.
Although the focus of this thing is this brass ring, maybe you could dimensional anchor just the ring for a short period of time.
Because I can target an object, but it has to be an object, right? Like if it's a building, that's not an object.
Yeah, there's part. It's definitely the part that is exposed in the floor is attached to the rest of the thing. Like if you pulled off the stones, there might actually still be brass all in one piece. Yeah, you're not very confident that.
We'll start trying to. Dimensional anchor may or may not work. I don't believe you are able to dimensionally lock this space.
Why would you want to lock it? It goes to the best place ever.
Because
a great burning forest that smells wonderful.
Oh, we just don't want people to escape there. Run away. Worried about people running away.
People come here to escape.
You wouldn't happen to have seen a dragon around here recently, would you?
Dragon, yes.
Is there a dragon over there? He's pointing at the big smoking tower.
No. Dragon's on the other side.
Oh.
There is a big dragon that like to play in the great river of magma.
River of magma.
And there are 2 dragons that hunt the ever-burning wood. This is Dragon World, is it not?
It is.
Something like that.
If you like this, that place so much, then why are you here and not there?
We came through and do not know how to get back.
What would you be able to trade for us for sending you?
What? I give you this shiny gold piece if you send me back.
Yes, that's the running rate for that spell, yeah.
Some of us act as messenger for wizard. And others. Yes, we are very good messengers. We have wings. And fire mephits are the best. Mephit.
Fire mephits are the best mephits.
Yes.
Maybe you should take a moment to confer with your colleagues and see if there's something you could offer us to send you back to the fire plane. Our mephits, mephits are like proper outsiders, right?
Yeah, knowledge planes.
Knowledge planes.
As Barnabas is with you guys.
Yeah, I have to speak for myself. And I'm resisting the whole, I could just talk to Barnabas for a second. Hey, Barnabas, I want to cheat on my exam. Help me out here, bro. 32. They're elements.
32, they are small outsiders, fire subtype. So yes, you could dismiss
They could be
them.
banished or dismissed.
Yep.
Or we could just plane shift the music this thing and watch it go.
But some mustn't. Will this gold piece do?
Oh, he must have some sort of secret. Information's valuable.
I told you what is on the other side. What else do you want to know?
Something fun?
He comes forward.
Fun.
Messages that might have been passed before?
Renegade Azers. Oh, they're so bad. Azers. They don't have wings. They're not as good as mephits. There's a group of them that is at the center of the burning forest. They are with a strange lion, a talking lion.
Do they talk of Vulcan?
Azers talk all sorts of nonsense. Vulcan. Yes.
That's convincing.
he's like trying to gauge whether this is a good thing or not.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Is this a trap? And the answer is yes, this is a trap. All right. Give me 1 second. Lane shift. All right. For every one of your compatriots who can provide a useful piece of information, we can send you through to the other plane.
How about you just send me?
Oh. But what about your friends?
Yes, but I only got one coin. They're going to want to take it from me.
How many of them are there?
Up there are 6, and there is one that is bound to Wizard of Tower. 7, but he does not want to go home. He is drawing power from the wizard, becoming greater mephits. So Fickle just want to go home.
If there were more coins to share,
Yes.
you wouldn't want to take yours.
You notice that he's been coughing onto the coin. It's like he's been slowly melting it, like heating it up and melting it. And finally he gets to the point where he sticks it onto this amulet that he's got that looks like it's just a bunch of melted precious bits of metal put together.
What coin?
Right. So, any of them that have interesting information for us?
They know nothing. They know what I know. They come with me.
All right. I think you could use plane shift as an attack spell. So I'm going to plane shift his ass to see what. Oh, pay attention. We're going to see how this works by plane shifting the method through the thing to see what happens as an attack.
Okay, so he like sees that you're about to cast a spell. He gets onto the brass thing like fearless, and he's stamping up and down a little bit. He's excited. You cast your plane shift spell. Oh my goodness! You feel the power of this place kind of overtaking your spell. There is a column of flame as very briefly the pent up energy between the elemental plane of fire and here erupts in this center. Everyone in the alcove is exposed to the fire elemental plane for 24 fire damage.
The protections go.
And he doesn't resist, and Fickle is gone.
All right, so I'm just going to put down a note that I know Fickle the Mephit. Fickle the Mephit in the elemental plane of fire owes me one.
Quintessa, you were standing back a little bit further, and you could see that when the fire columned out from the fire elemental plane, it did light up the side of the brass monolith, and even more smoke poured out of it.
Okay.
So you could actually like read the smoke signals to see if things.
You could read the smoke signals, and you think that it cools after use, and you suspect that this thing has been used
Recently
and quite a lot. The mephits all like hopped off when the smoke was happening. Some of them are racing down like, aye, send us, no! There's a bunch of them that are buzzing around like, it is close, so close. They're all bemoaning not being able to go back. It is so miserable here on Dragon World. They keep on calling this place Dragon World.
Mephits. Mighty fire mephits, greatest of the mephits.
Oh, yes, he is heard. Even greater than Azers. Ah!
Horrible Azers, no wings, he says, flapping his little bat wing.
Horrible Azers, no wings.
Give me a diplomacy check. You could add 4 because you seem to speak their language.
All right. All right.
What is it? I don't know. It is little furry dragon.
43.
Yeah, you soon have this really aggressive, jostling but friendly group of mephits that are all around you, Sonny.
Oh, you sent us back? Were you the one that used it?
My power is weakened for the day, but if you can collect mighty secrets, I can trade them for travel back to the plane of fire.
Secrets? What sort of secrets do you want?
The more esoteric, the better.
Like what? Give us an example.
I would like a sound of a foghorn in the background.
one of them has a cold. He's blowing his nose.
He's too far away from the...
It's so cold on Dragon World.
Wizardly secrets.
Many wizards come and go for this place. Many. There is a wizard named Fowrin. He does trade. He is friends with mephits. Yes, he captured a mephit and it serves him.
Secrets about what types of beings have come in or left, or wizards who have been
I saw a giant that shook the ground when he walked.
Oh.
Great giant with runes on his body.
Did he go in or come out?
He went in.
Did he come out again? Okay.
He went in with many smaller giants. Fire giants. Yeah, fire giants.
An army went in.
Yeah, lots.
Have any dragons come through?
No, but dragon coming. No, this is my secret. Dragon man. Horns and scales of midnight black and soot.
Oh. Was he wearing a mask?
No. His name was
Sorshat.
Is that what Quintessa whispers?
Was it Sorshan?
Yes, Sorshan, something like that.
Someone had mentioned a half dragon already.
He went in with a wizard. That's my secret. And he went in with some yellow-skinned guys.
If.
And
Did the wizards all look alike?
wizards look like?
Did they look like each other, like the same?
I think only one wizard went with them.
This is translated through, Sonny.
Yeah.
But there were other dragon men, not same, but they were his boss. Yes. Wizard named Bargle went through. Bargle.
How many boggles went through?
They seem confused at that.
One Bargle.
It's not a trick question.
I saw one night sneakies. Shadow-skinned. Shadow Kai.
Adakai. No good.
Yes. They must
Not
be
blessed.
friends. They must be friends of the great Efreet Jamala.
Jamala, the Great Efreet. Jamala's on the other side.
Her house is on the other side, yes. Jamala Great Efreet has many visitors.
Is she part of the city of Brass, or is she...
No. City of Brass on other side of the river.
Okay, so it's this side of the river would be...
In the ever-burning forest.
Ever-burning forest is all around the Great Dragon. It smells bad. No, it smells good. Great Sultan had forest put in because he likes the smell when it wafts across the great river of fire.
That's... I think, I don't know, we're at 3 secrets? 3 secrets, 4 secrets?
I told you, Bargle, the dragon, the big giant, There's a whole bunch of secrets. You're right.
There's a whole bunch of secrets?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else before we can send you back? I think I might be able to do it.
Oh, you send us back now? Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna check to see what happens if we banish them using this to see if it interacts correctly.
Yeah, they may not go back to the right place, but it's just a banishment spell.
It will be a banishment spell, but I want to see if I could use the artifact as a focus to make them go to that location. You know what I mean? As opposed to just randomly.
So rare items can add DCs against on your caster level checks and the DCs to the spell. So yes, this is you're going to use the fork to send willing creatures back.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. You have to crack their SR, of which they have none.
That should be easy.
I did it.
Sorry, I was talking to buy myself time to look over at their sheets.
That's fine. I'll check my caster level.
And then the will save, they can just choose to
Want to go.
fail. Yeah, so you definitely do cause fire to gout out again. The mephits seem to be not fearful of this gust of fire. The runes did light up, and you send how many hit dice?
It would be 2 hit dice per caster level. So it would be 28 hit dice.
Okay, and then using this item, you increased your caster level by 2.
Okay, so 32 hit dice.
They're 3 hit dice apiece.
So 15 hit dice.
So
18 hit dice.
18 hit dice. So yeah, you send them all back.
I'm going to say Fickle and 6 other. Fickle the Mephit and 6 others. Just in case I ever need one, I can remember those guys I sent back? There's some Mephits who may or may not like me, especially if they ended up randomly in the wrong plane or I don't know. It seemed pretty fiery when it went.
But if they ended up in the spot where they wanted to, they might be definitely your friends.
Yeah, those ones might be like, hey, you sent me into the giant lake of sulfur smell like egg. I don't want to be a giant lake of sulfur smell like egg.
All right. At this point in time, you hear cannons going off. All right, so the attack on the tower. The apprentice certain undoes a couple of wards. Slake gets a little bit antsy. He kicks the door open. Wizards, I'm here! He yells as he goes running in. Brenos chasing after him. There is basically a scene as Brenos and Slake hunt down wizards on each levels. Wizards do start dimension dooring away, leading to Howie and Thogrim to just rain destruction down upon them. Valsoren flying around the tower itself. He's now poking into some of the windows and doorways that lead onto balconies higher up in the tower. While there's this great cacophony from Brenos and Slake that is happening within the tower itself. You're coming across doppelgangers. You're coming across minor wizards. Brenos and Slake are able to catch those. There is one moment where Brenos and Slake found some wizard furniture, things that turned into really goopy big things that attacked you. Slake actually stumbled out onto a balcony with a goopy chest on one arm and a goopy chest on the other. He ends up smashing them, and he throws down their bodies down off the tower to go back in, while Brenos is chopping some sort of living table into ribbons. Other doppelgangers masquerading as wizards, dimension dooring away. Howie and Thogrim just end up raining death down upon them. Val is attacking any wizard that tries to come out onto a balcony as he's slowly making his way up the tower. The two of you make your way all the way to the top and have to batter down a quite powerful force wall. I'm pretty sure that Slake can get through force walls.
I think so, yeah.
Brenos can also get through force.
Oh yeah, between Slake and Brenos, them hammering away at this force wall. What this wall of force does do, however, is it gives a small group enough time to basically cast a few spells and teleport to the brass obelisk. And I think the actual initiative of the fight that we're going to run is going to be over at the Brass Monolith.
All right. So, the cannon boy, you are 200 feet away. You have another 2,800 feet to get.
200 feet away?
You're 200 feet, so and then you're 3,000 feet away.
Okay, so which map are we using for a fight?
Wait a second. Am I screwing that up? You said 1,000 yards, right?
And it's 1,000 feet, 300 yards.
Oh, 1,000. Sorry, 1,000 feet.
Yep.
1,000
Yeah,
yards.
Thogrim's busy at the moment. It's the three. It's Sunny, Quintessa, and.
Sunny, help! I'm not meant for being exploded. Brass obelisk. I will be back in 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So are we switching to the other map?
Yep.
Brass obelisk.
Oh, damn. Are we going to take all these dudes out? Okay.
Sir Ten is with them?
If you have seen invisibility, yeah, you see Apprentice Certain with them.
I don't believe you. The Sir Ten I know is a buttery soft baby boy. Who's cute and lovable.
Here he is.
Yeah, let me add a few things too. We've got
Token for Spark is awesome, though.
Fire Giant. We've got a Spark. We have a Foul Rinth.
Akadruk
Sage.
looks like an Attack on Titan version of a Fire Giant.
Akadruk.
Okay, so Sunny has a temporary modifier to initiative of +4. As we're looking at the explosions, like, oh, look at the kapoo, kapoo, oh, bling, oh, God. Oh, shit. I wonder if they're going to come this way. I have no idea why I prepared a firestorm this day. It seems like a highly inappropriate spell.
Well,
I don't know how useful that'll be.
fire spells might be more damaging on the plane of fire. All right. +9. Wow. Okay, I'm going to generate some random numbers. Just to speed up initiative. Brenos is busy. Fire Giant, Slake, Spark is there, Widget is not here, Quintessa is, Valorant, Thogrim is busy, Val is busy, Certain, alright, I've got everyone. And you sent all the mephits away, so there was no chance of them getting all hostile. Alright, yeah, a bunch of people teleported in. Cog, do you have a see invisibility up?
Yep.
Okay, so you do see that there are 2 wizards, and one of them looks like a hunched over old man, and the other one looks like Apprentice Certain.
Does Apprentice Certain seem to recognize me?
They haven't quite reacted to you being there yet.
They have the little sparkles of teleport around them
Ooh,
still.
look at you guys. Where's Cog's cousins? Or copies?
Oh, do you want your...
Your shadows or...
Knock, knock, knock all day long. Beat your ass while I sing this song. There's going to be a...
Mark, doesn't this dude just look like he's got a back cramp right now?
Yeah, he's like ah!
Try to get off.
All right, there's a dimensional cog.
Thank you. And again, and do it here too. What the hell? Let's do it again. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. There's going to be a guy right here. And the dude right over there. Damn it. Ba, 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 ba.
No, if I understand it correctly, now maybe I might be wrong. You need to attack from each of these spots for them to be threatening?
I need to attack from each of these spots to be threatening. I don't think so.
You go, and I'll read.
Is this Dimensional Savant?
This is Dimensional Savant. Is that the maximum one?
While using Dervish, you provide flanking from all squares you attack from.
So you have to use an attack to be a flanking partner.
Okay, so
you can hop around and be cool, but if you don't punch, there's no
so
flank.
So we use this to pop, pop, pop. There's a move action. Pop, pop, pop. So let's knock people out. Let's knock this dude out. And this dude out.
The whole universe.
No, I just do it. I put myself in the positions that I want. Mm-hmm. And then I see what happens. And then he's going to end up probably right here. These guys look like casters. Let's stick. He's going to end up over here. Here. Just to put this to range back.
I don't think you have a flank on your first attack. Your first punch doesn't have a flank. It'd be all the attacks after that.
Oh, you are right.
Have you been using it wrong?
But are they my first
Potentially. I have a feeling the
answer
is yes.
Yeah.
Quick answer
Yeah,
that
the
question.
first one doesn't have a flank. No, I can't jump mid flurry, right?
Dimensional Dervish.
I think in a lot of cases he could have just used an extra jump to get the flank.
It says in the old system between each attack. No, I don't think so.
Well,
So are these guys are not flat-footed, or are flat-footed?
They are flat-footed. They haven't acted yet, unless they're rogues.
You can teleport up. Dividing this teleportation into increments you use before your first attack, between each attack, and after your last attack. And then the other one says, as a foreign action, use Abundant Step to cast Dimension Door as a special charge. No. Agility?
agility just lets you move.
I think no, Dimensional Savant. Let me see.
Savant. Okay.
I think you just need Dervish and Savant.
While using the Dimensional Dervish feat, you provide flanking from all squares you attack from. Flanking starts from the moment you make an attack until the start of your next turn.
So he's good.
So I'm good, yeah.
This, like when he hops all those hops,
Yeah.
Only the ones where he punches.
No, but it says flanking starts from the moment you make an attack until the start of your next turn. So I think he does get a flank on the first one.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It just I think each image needs to punch. Like he can't, like if he's jumping around like that.
That's right. He does.
Like this one needs to punch.
You mean they're useless to be there because so in terms of flanking, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
like
because there's no mechanical there's no game mechanics that makes sense for them to be there if they're not actually being used to attack. You're right. So flurry,
it looks cool. They're just
flurry,
not trying to flank.
and then there's going to be a key attack.
Right.
Flurry. So there's basically three.
Doing them.
That line just makes it so much more confusing. But yes, you can. Flanking starts from the moment you make an attack until the start of your next turn.
Otherwise, it's like you could have up to a number of images equal to 400 plus 40 feet per level divided by 5.
Yeah. I flank with every enemy. 1, 2, 3. I think I can only do 3. So there. Okay. So we're gonna strike. We're gonna flurry him.
It'll make this easier to run in the future as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna flurry him. Then we're gonna flurry him.
You're attacking your ally, Apprentice Certain.
Why is he with these dudes? I'm gonna knock him out and ask questions.
The only thing we're certain of is he's getting knocked.
Yeah, getting knocked out. Okay, so are there any bonuses happening here? Is my mutagen?
You do notice that he's wearing different robes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna knock his out.
Marty be well within in the hubbub because there's this big blurry fight where we ran up a thing and he was outside and like he was involved in his rights for us to be certain in the face right now.
Yeah, okay.
It's just you're merciless. Cog is merciless.
Well, Cog is like he does non-lethal damage so he can punch you more. Like he's not doing it because he's friendly. He's doing it because it hurts more.
Yeah. And I can get to keep you alive. Okay, so the first one is going to be this.
And you've got heart seeking on your blade?
Yeah.
Okay.
My, on my amulet.
Because of course he does.
43 and 33?
Yeah, you're beating the crap out of him. Is this lethal or non-lethal?
No, this is non-lethal. First one is this much damage. Non-lethal.
I like that this.
86.
Is that all?
Okay, he's extremely beat up.
He's got -2 strength.
Okay.
Next one's a stunning fist on the old man. which would be the
Let's see how
33.
old man you are,
It would be
old
it would be a 33 actually. That's the second attack.
Remember correctly, doppelgangers have a
Because that
hit
was only
force.
one strike. That was only one strike.
The 86 was one strike.
Yeah.
Okay, you're attacking Falrinth now.
Yeah.
Okay, he's what AC do you hit?
33.
Yeah, you strike him. No,
Okay.
he doesn't have a mirror image up.
72.
72
And
damage.
Stunned.
You hit the old guy. You expected someone old and kind of hunched over like that to fall like a sack of potatoes. He's pretty sturdy. And then what does he need to make as a save?
The save. Oh yeah, it's on map tools. It's on the character. The save is
32 on his fourth save.
Ah, you bastard. Well, you're gonna get struck again then. Second set of flurry hits.
His eyes dart towards you and he's trying to find the real you. Swinging his staff around that's topped with a red gem.
27 minus 1 is 26, so 21.
Protect me!
40 and 31.
Yeah, you're
Oh, with the flank is 42 and 33.
2 more hits against.
Did he make a save against stunning?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
That's so minus 2 strength on the first one.
Wizards.
Another 75 damage and another minus 2 strength.
This is lethal?
Non-lethal.
Okay. And
Oh, I didn't put my Vine Strike in.
40.
We eventually need to fight the Lich who's just dressed up like with his people skin on.
And another how much strength?
So total he's taken 4. Oh, I also do have Vine Strike, so he's taking. I missed this. This is the first. So 4 more total damage, and he needs to make DC 15 for Entangle 2 times.
Because old wizards and reflex saves.
Yeah, he failed once. So he's
Okay, so he's
entangled.
Yep. Now so Medusa Strike is he flat-footed?
Yeah, they haven't gone yet.
Okay, so we're gonna use one of the Medusa Strikes on him. 26. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, you knock him out.
Okay, that's another 2 damage. And then the other guy down, the
apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that stops.
Oh,
certain doesn't take that much damage before going to sleep and bye bye.
The apprentice is taking.
It's like he put on his nice robes.
I unleashed.
Circle. I need to. I need to use my second because I rolled my 2 attacks and I only hit him with once, so I have a 33. Does that hit the apprentice?
Yep.
Okay, we'll use that, and then we'll use the. So the apprentice takes 65 and another 2 strength.
Okay, he's unconscious.
Okay, and then the other things are also flat-footed, aren't they?
Yep.
Like this thing. So we'll use. So I attacked from here with a flurry. I attacked from here with a flurry. I hop over here and I attack this thing with a Medusa Strike.
Okay.
$41.
Yeah, the little thing burns when you punch it.
It takes 2 strength and 77 non-lethal.
All right, it's non-lethal. All right, it's unconscious.
Okay, and then I'm going to use a key point. Attack this dude.
All right, this big burning giant.
Yep.
You're not sure exactly what it is. It does not have uncanny dodge, so it is flat-footed.
32 to AC to hit.
32 flat-footed, yes. Yeah.
32.
Are they both drunks, or is one of them
71.
This
71.
one is big, heavy, thick, and wearing armor and has weapons. This one just appears to be like almost naked, aside from aside from like a really elaborate looking kilt.
71 non-lethal and 2 strength.
And you bypass. It
Plus
has no DR.
6.
Okay, 71 non-lethal and -2 strength.
Yeah.
All right. Are you protected from fire right now?
I don't think
30.
so. Oh no, thank you.
Okay, because each time you struck him, you get a gout of flame hitting back at you.
Is there a reflex save? Like, does Cog really? Can I try to avoid it, or is you're just gonna?
No, I think you just take the damage. You take.
Oh, he's also gonna take 1d6, and I need a reflex save from him. DC 15. So his total damage is 76.
Yeah, you take like 15 points of fire damage every time.
Which is absorbed by the resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he needs a DC 15 for the Vine Strike. Yeah, DC 15 reflex save.
How many times? Twice?
He got hit once.
Okay, you made it. The vines burn up as they touch his fiery skin. All right, so that was Cog.
So just also for your Vine Strike, they only have to save once per round.
Oh, it's 1 per round?
Yeah.
Okay, 1d6, blah, 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 blah.
All right.
Per
Bonus damage,
round.
yes, and tangle only once.
Per round.
This guy does not like you.
Oh, you got a good initiative. Oh no! Oh.
1 hit. Once per round.
How you doing, buddy?
Okay, so he's going to go defensive. He's going to fly to touch the circle at the center.
He moves by. Let's give him a good knocking.
He will get an AOO from you as he goes by. It looks like he's going to try to touch the center of the dish, the thing that Sunny's been touching while he's been sending creatures to other planes.
Oh,
Ooh, is he critable?
Yes. Did he make a mistake? Yeah. You basically extend one of your legs and
31? Does
31 is not enough to confirm.
Is it 6 away?
His AC before he went defensive is 30. You know what? 32 defensive is what, +4?
Depends on his stats.
Depending on what
it's
kind of
35.
Depending on his acrobatics.
Yeah, he's got 3 ranks acrobatics, so it's
+3.
+3. Okay, his AC is 35.
Sounds like Ahmed's going
Yup.
for...
Okay, so you use a mythic point. He sneers at you because he thought you missed, but you use your missed kick to plant downwards and then palm into his face. Standard critical damage. Okay.
Right, that'll be.
Is this non-lethal or lethal?
This is non-lethal.
The creature flew, by the way. Its legs sort of transformed
Oh,
into a
it's
fiery
not,
gust, and it flew over you.
There's no more
sneak attack.
sneak. Now, is this considered my first? No, I have to wait for the end of my turn.
Yeah,
Right.
It'll be on your next round.
Yeah. Plus 4d6.
Yeah, you end up plowing.
It provoked an AOO. What was his path?
It up and.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't.
Could I time? Hold on. Could I time? Wait, hold on. I can time it when it gets to here.
He flew around.
Which way did he? Oh, he flew around. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He flew around you basically.
He
Okay.
was just had nothing to do with the things that were punching him.
And another 2d strength. So 105 and 2d strength. Sorry,
no sneak attack.
2 strength. There is no sneak attack in that.
So there's no strength.
So the sneak...
Oh yeah. Sorry.
The strength is a kicker.
And this is non-lethal?
This is all non-lethal, yeah.
Okay, 105. He looks woozy. He can't take another hit from you. He then is going to roll a concentration check to cast a offensive plane shift to send people away.
Send you away. Creature touched.
Oh.
Bye-bye. Ooh. Okay. We'll see if he's a wizard or a cleric.
Okay, Cog, you end up dimension dooring on the ground, so you are touching the monolith. It looks like Quintessa and Sunny are just outside, so they're not going to be subjected to this. First he needs to make a concentration check. So
I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds really hot. I much prefer
it's
mechanic.
the 5th level, DC 25, and he has a plus 17. Okay, so there's a chance he could screw this up. Oh. the palm to the face, and a bunch of brass teeth came out of his mouth and are smoking along the ground. That was a move and an attack, and that's pretty much it for him. Now we have got Sunny.
Well then, Sunny is going to take flight, and we're going to whip a sunbeam at these fools.
Sunbeam?
So we're going to fly down. We're going to fly across this way and whip a sunbeam through them. If I clip the guys to the ground, it's fine.
Are you clipping the apprentices on the ground?
Sure.
You'll get certain if you're getting the fire giant chief.
I'm fine with blasting certain with the sunbeam.
Actually, you're inside the bell?
I don't know if I'm in or not.
Yeah, he's inside. So to get both of them, you have to be inside.
Oh, there's only the 2 entrances? Okay, so
there's 3. You could be on the outside. You could be...
Yeah, I was thinking through the thing. Yep.
Okay, well, you're going to get both of them then, because they're lying on the ground.
That is the plan.
All right, what's the sunbeam do? What do I got?
The sunbeam is reflex saves versus blindness.
Okay.
Unless they're particularly vulnerable to sunlight, undead or ooze.
And it's not a fire spell?
It is a light spell.
It is a light spell. Okay. All right. This is the strange burning, the skinny burning man.
Okay.
Rolls an 18. Does that make it?
No.
You're so blind.
You get a 28.
And then the big fire giant.
I'm sure his reflex save is awesome.
It's actually pretty good. 22.
Okay, so he's blind.
Okay.
Cog is going to
and they all take 13 light damage. It's just damage. It's unnamed damage.
Okay. 13 radiant damage, if you will. And then that apprentice, they took a lot of non-lethal, so...
If I accidentally kill a doppelganger with sunlight, I don't...
Yeah. And they can't make reflex saves, so if they do happen to wake up,
they'd be blind.
They're blind. Yeah, and the little... I think you exploded the mephit.
Oopsie. Well then. Unfortunately for you.
Gouts of flame.
The
giant's roaring in anger.
I don't think they can see. Somebody's going to be like, we're stopping the escapees. Whatever. He's going to use the telepathic connection to everyone else going, oh, we've got them. We've got them right where we want
Valorant the Sage is unconscious. Certain the Apprentice is unconscious. Quintessa.
Look out, Cog. She's going to cast a empowered cone of cold.
Oh, no. Are you getting the entire battlefield?
Yeah, I think Cog will get out of the way. I trust Cog to get out of the way of that.
At least it's not a prismatic spray.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. There's will saves in that one.
Okay.
All right. These creatures do not like cold. At least the skinny fiery person and the big fire giant. This is horrible. There's a pop and crack from the stone where the cone of cold hits, and it's very violent.
What's your DC?
The DC is 26.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
How much damage?
Good DC.
67 plus half is
92 or something? 90 something?
No, it's a 97, 90.
That's the empower before the.
Yeah, that's before 50%
That's
again.
before the vulnerable.
You're looking at like 150.
Okay, no, what? Sorry, the just the base damage is what?
67
Before empower.
before
And then-
empower.
And empower would be 100.
50%, yeah, 100, and then another 50 if they're vulnerable, I guess.
Yes. Okay. So 100
50.
with the damage that Cog did to the apprentice has
Oh yeah, he wouldn't get
killed it. Yeah. So flash frozen, but then rapidly melting, and you can see that as the body is cracking open, the flesh is changing into gray goopy bits, and you end up killing that doppelganger. Falrinth is no longer a Falrinth. He is also a doppelganger, and I think with the 70 damage you did to him he's about 60 damage and then 100. Yeah, he also is flash frozen and then rapidly bubbling into doppelganger flesh. Now, the Araduke...
Barnabas is getting a message real quick about, the Countess isn't very good at the whole prisoners thing.
Araduke, he screams like one would do if they were on fire. Like absolutely is in torturous pain. The fiery bits of his hair and that seem to be coming from inside his torso are almost snuffed out immediately. The reflex save with a no entangle. I don't think blind gives you a penalty.
Just like against like ranged attacks, flat-footed.
30 on the save.
30 makes it.
Oh yeah, 30 makes it. It's
Okay.
DC 26.
So he ends up taking 75 lethal. He does have 75 hit points left, so there's no save versus death. Wait a second, that non-lethal, but he's unconscious.
No, he's sleepy time.
Curls up into a kind of a flash frozen ball, but you can see there's little wisps of flame still coming off of him. And then the fire giant chief. It's a 25 on the save.
Fails.
Takes 150 damage.
Boom!
That's a rough way to start. He's had a bad time before taking initiative.
So the frost giant chief has 313 hit points. So if you took 150 again,
He'd be at
313 exactly. So he needs to make a fort save or die.
Yep. Oh, it'd be stylish. Come on, roll one.
Don't roll one yet.
It's not a one.
They hate you.
And free action goes into crane style.
Okay, you're like, whoa, they're gonna come get me.
Oh, what are they still standing?
Free action crane style, not even an action.
She's got combat mastery or combat style mastery.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave that calculator open. Cog.
Let's deal with the giant.
Oh wait, the giant hasn't gone yet.
The giant should probably defend himself.
Yeah, let's. Yeah,
Or beg for his life.
Defend yourself. You can't see. You're very cold. Kind of like going outside in the blizzard. Let's be honest. Going outside in skivvies in the blizzard.
Yep. All right, so he has a great axe, and he's kind of probing for an enemy. He ends up stepping on the flash frozen apprentice, breaking apart more of its flesh.
What does he have for a weapon?
A great axe. A big flaming great axe.
What's the handle made out of?
It looks like metal.
Cool.
Okay. So he did see where Cog was before he got blind. So he moves up. I think there's an AOO as he moves up.
So that was one step, like that was 2 steps, or
No, he just moved.
He moved. Yeah, then there's AOO. And he's blind. Unless he's got combat reflexes, he's sneakable.
Nope. He dumbly crashes forward looking for Cog.
I guess, or he has blind fight, which
Blind fight would be the one, yeah.
that'd be another way to avoid.
Nope.
Punch Rudy.
32.
So blind is flat-footed, and you get a +2.
So 34.
34.
34 hits him because he's blind.
Right on.
Also, he has to make a decent. Oh, so he moved less than half. Is he moving more than half speed? That looks like he only went 10 feet. So he should be fine.
No, he's good.
If you go too fast, there's a chance you fall down.
He's raising his axe, and when he raises his axe, there's some exposed parts that are not covered by metal. And
there is a sneak, right?
Yep.
Okay. 67. 67 damage.
Lethal or
two strength. Non. So he's if it's 2 strength now.
Non-lethal and -2 strength.
Punchman.
You hit him in the armpit as he's raising his axe up, and then it's going to come down hard. He gets to roll twice, and then he's at a -1 for the strength loss. AC 37.
No.
No, wait, it's not twice. It's % chance miss. Okay, and the next one is AC 44.
44. 6. 10. 50. No. I'm at 52 already.
52? Okay. His big axe crashes down, there are flames gouting out from it. He sideways sweeps. He's accidentally stepping on the bodies of the doppelgangers. He's yelling a curse in giant, saying, "Cert, take you." Eriduke. Oh no, sorry, now it's Cog.
Well, I'll spend a key point and just. Well, he's blind anyway, so I can sneak him. Cog's is gonna unleash.
Fire! Take them! Take them!
No. You should just give up. 42 and 29.
29
He's
is
blind.
a miss.
31. He's blind.
31, his AC is 32 while blind.
Okay.
Big, thick plates of armor.
20 plus 21. 29 and 30. So 31 and 35. And then another one. And my last attack here is to miss. I can spend a key point to hit him. We'll see. Let's just do the damage first. That's 2 hits, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's big, bellowy, and kind of crashing forward. Has you sort of stumbling back on your heels a little bit. A couple of your strikes are not well timed.
150.
However, 150 non-lethal.
And 4 strength.
Total of 4 or 4 more?
More.
200 and Okay, that second strike, however, knocks him out. He falls back on the steps, sliding backwards, crushing what's left of the doppelganger. And it is all quiet. You can hear a cannon go off again.
Just confirming over there. Can you see certain? Is he all right? Be the other team.
The
So
team in the tower.
It'd be like we'll go with Thogrum.
Yeah, he went in. He went inside after Brenos and Slake.
Yeah, he's inside the tower as far as I can tell.
He didn't change
Not.
his robe, did he?
Probably not in combat.
Perfect. All right.
Cog's just starting to loot.
Well, you have two unconscious foes. This strange, partially naked fire giant, maybe?
So,
Well, the first things first. What on them is magical? Because we want those.
Yeah, okay. So the wizard actually was carrying a magical staff, and he had some magic on him. The apprentice, some minor magics.
what about Akadruk?
Akadruk, give me a second. The fire giant's great axe is magical. Akadruk the only magical thing on him was a ring.
Okay.
And 3 potions.
Okay. We are going to fail for polymorph Akadruk into a red salamander because he was able to plane shift. So he's obviously important to someone.
Okay, so he gets a fort save, right?
You'll get a fort save, yeah.
Oh, their fort saves aren't that good. Oh no. Does a 16 make it?
Not even close.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. He's a red salamander now.
Do we need a salamander token?
We need a salamander token. If he looks oddly intelligent, we might have to cast it again.
Well, he gets no will save because he was unconscious.
He's unconscious. This is true. All right. So Akadruk, the fire giant red salamander.
Oh, they're cute.
They are. Yeah. This helps me keep the prisoners from being murdered by my psychopath. Did you find any Barnabases in there? Nope. There's me dead wizard in here.
Yeah, you killed some dead wizards. Brenos and Slake have come across a Falrinth body that is inside this big bubbly tube.
I think we found the way that they were. I think we found the source of the Dublin.
Certain's like, no, like he's actually he didn't teleport over. He's not a doppelganger, and he's following Brenos and Slake around.
Is he dead in the tube?
Yeah, he looks pretty dead. You can see some. There are some incisions and tubes that are stuck into his body. He looks a little bit leached.
Brenos will. But want to get Cog down here just to check. I don't think it's breathing. he'll try his heal.
There's your red salamander.
It looks amazing. He's a cutie patootie. Who's this guy?
And then what are you doing with the giant?
He showed nothing other than just being a big grunk. But he doesn't care. If we're nice, we plane shift him back to his home plane, or Sonny doesn't care. Do what you want.
Okay. Yeah, there are no more enemies in the field, and there is nothing larger than like tiny caged animals that is living in the in the wizard's tower.
Was there a parrot in there, or no? They fixed that.
Nope.
No parrot. And there was no prismatic scale.
There was no.
The rainbow scale.
Nope.
Okay.
Sonny had seen him coming and going from this place, but you know that
he's a wizard.
You know that rainbow scales can teleport.
Could be in the sewers.
Rainbow scales can be anywhere.
Yeah, and with the prospect of a portal to another plane.
Ma'am, could you do me a favor?
What's that?
Could you hold my salamander for me?
Oh, I suppose.
There we go. So he's like food size for the salamander.
It's tiny. You're tiny.
It's tiny. Well, it's asleep though, so it's
Yeah.
Thank you.
Quintessa separated some goods from the. You do. Falrenth also had what is probably a staff of fire. A wand of fireballs as well. I'll write down the treasure later.
Yeah.
All right. So this place is pretty interesting. Barnabas, this place is pretty interesting. They've got a sort of artifact gatey thing to the fire plane that goes to a specific location. You can plane shift and banish. It's very, neato.
Yeah, I know. Is it clear of enemies?
Well, there's a big fire giant here who we've knocked out. We're just kind of, we've stripped him of his armor and just let him lay there.
Barnabas right now, I think, was guarding the astral portal while writing his PhD.
Yeah,
and then Eamon is doing face punch training, so Eamon's not even with Barnabas at this point.
Oh no, Barnabas will just be there. He'll have like a board or something he hits with his foot while he's. Eamon could just take the board in the face again.
Okay, so Eamon's doing his training in the same spot as Barnabas.
Yeah, it's just mutilation, basically.
All right, so it'll go half the speed or cost twice as much to not.
I'll go half the speed. Half the speed.
All right, just.
And he has to grow a thicker skin because Barnabas has come to calling him Lazy Flakes.
Eamon hates you. He hates his treatment. He hates his lot in life because he's still your cohort.
Deep down inside, Barnabas knows when his time finally comes to pay his debt, it's probably going to be Eamon in charge of him. But he doesn't care.
For 2 millennia.
All right, so
you thought you were funny, huh?
Barnabas and Lazy Flakes. Is Barnabas teleporting over, or is he just staying where he was? Staying where he is.
Just tell me when everything's clear. I'm watching the portal.
All right, we can trade. There was a very interesting fire giant. It tried to plane shift Cog away.
Did you tie up the big giant yet that you knocked out?
I took his armor off.
That's not tied up though, now is it? Get some chains. Because fire giant.
Oh. Hey, I think we're going to wait. We will watch this place while the other crew sort of. It's like, are we? I think we're going to. This is a very good question, actually. Who is watching this portal to the fire plane while we check the tower?
Valsoren and the others, I guess, are after clearing out the tower and are making their way over to where you guys are.
Okay. Does someone speak giant?
I do not.
There's the
Give me a
group
sec
here.
here. Who you you're speaking with? Is this with these guys?
But Sonny's just trying to prod people along.
Mother, the tower is clear.
Very well.
Did you find my parrot?
No.
There were no parrots.
Any Barnabases? Barnaby?
Not any that tried to escape. We killed no less than 4, didn't we, Thogrim?
About. Yeah, that's right.
That was at least double that inside the tower.
Yeah, and then there were these weird chests that I'm still picking. I still got the stick on me.
Grabby furniture. At one point, I was fighting a commode.
Certain didn't have a fly spell on, so he's like, he comes stumbling into view and sort of sits upon the steps.
So you will wave at him.
Yep.
You did well. There was a copy of you. Do you know when they took the pieces?
He looks frightened for a moment.
Don't worry, it's dead now.
He comes over. He looks at the giant, and he's looking at unrecognizable pieces that have turned back into doppelgangers. Gruesome. He's poking at it at the bottom of the stick. Hey, those are my robes.
I'm fairly certain they're minorly magical. I'm assuming.
Yeah, and my good glaive. And he picks up this.
Yeah, let's pick up
his magical glaive or whatever. It's +1 glaive.
Robes of armor +2 or whatever.
Yeah, he's picking through some of the stuff. He doesn't seem to be taking. Those are Master Falorent's staff and some of his wands.
So did the master? What happened to his body?
His body's in a tube with a bunch of hoses in there.
Oh,
I couldn't tell whether or not he was alive anymore.
I think I need to go and see him.
He was not alive. This is certain. You're a good wizard.
It's like that's some darker shit.
Apprentice certain doesn't want to look at Slake. Yeah. He's actually frightened of what he saw Apprentice and Slake doing. In the course of 3 minutes, destroyed his home and killed everyone inside.
For his own good.
Yeah. Countess, we must get word to the Imperial Administrator. A new wizard will have to guard this place.
I will sending shortly. I think we have a decision to make. Perhaps we should look at what the tower offers together.
Let's flip this big bastard over.
Yes. Do you know if there's a way to remove that ring?
He looks inside. No, that is part of the obelisk.
I think it goes into the structure. As in, it's like the whole thing. He's like pointing up with his wing.
You can try to ruin it, but
I don't think we want to do that.
he looks relieved. Our Imperial betters must have seen a use for it. In fact, Falrinth was in charge of managing any of the trade and act as emissary to any visitors that come through this place. Also to raise the warning if any, army or anything comes through. Although he suspects that this place was given in honor to old gods of Volcanica by the Sultan of the city of Brass. Trade is of paramount importance to the Ifrit.
I see.
What do they eat on the fire? What do they eat on the fire plane?
There are peculiar
Barbecue.
He nods at that.
I just imagine the food is very spicy.
Oh, yes, you must have a very strong palate to eat what the Azer or the mephits or the Efreet eat. Of course, some of them may not have to eat. They may just eat to enjoy it. I've never been to the city of Brass. One needs an invitation to go.
There's an Efreet on the other side. A madam who controls the space. And a bunch of Azers.
Jamala, yes.
Yes.
Jamala is a ancient being. Been there for as long as the Imperium has been here. Sort of a caretaker on the other side. An emissary.
I assume that whoever takes over this place should probably come to an accord with this Jamala. Keeping up relations for Volcanica. You know.
So we're gonna knock this fucking abomination down, or what?
No.
No, Slake, we are not.
It looks magical.
No, it's just a bit stone.
Bet you can drag that back to the city and melt it down for a few coin.
She looks like she's about to say something, then perhaps it'd be best if this geographer explained it to you.
So there was a tubey thing with that guy in there. Did you see any other tubes? Slake, do you see other tubes in there?
I smashed an alchemy lab pretty damn good.
Did you find like a main bargle? The first bargle?
No? What the fuck's that?
Well, they keep sprouting out everywhere. I assume that there's some sort of like bargle prime. Some pit that they're growing a new Barnabas or something.
It's like shrugs. I didn't see anything like that.
Neither did I. Fuck. Well, this one, I believe, is... he was colluding with enemies of the Empire. So... fairly certain. Well, we should probably check to make sure there's not sort of interplanar or incident or whatever the fuck. Okay, Branos doesn't want to talk. Like, it's the Afridi's, I don't know, Royal Guard. So I think Branos wants to actually talk to the Fire Giant Chief. He doesn't want to just, like, kill him. Mm-hmm. He also didn't have to fight him, so he has no, like, personal animus. Yeah. He ran away. He's a coward.
All right, then.
Okay,
I could heal him.
Branos can also do that if you feel.
You might want to. I could just do it with like class powers instead of spells. So
it's the whole. Does the god who grants you the powers like this sort of thing? Is usually the question.
Well, we'll start with 8d6. That's 2 uses of fervor. 28 hit points.
Okay.
So you wake up.
Yeah, I will say with some healing, he wakes up.
We'll cast tongues and have a chat.
Yeah, give me a second. I need to find a module where there are a bunch of names. I wasn't expecting.
To talk?
Yeah.
Well, you maniacs want to talk? What the hell?
I wasn't expecting these guys to survive. Give me a second.
Well, they did teleport to like the slightly less lethal group because Cog is pretty. Oh my god.
Cog's less.
He's non-lethal.
Yeah,
I leave options.
He slaps people unconscious.
You've been a bad boy.
He is known throughout the Elseer Vale as the backhand of doom.
I can see why there's a pause in the poll.
Yeah, I'm at a different computer. I want to know where all my dungeon magazines are stored. in a second. Dungeon Magazine. There they are. And the one with the 160. Lost Mines of Karak, no. The one with the gnolls, no. Mountain Root, no. Did they skip?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, why don't we pause here, because I also need to take a bio, and I'll find the name.
And we can pause recording. It's awesome.
Yep, yeah, we're just going to pause recording.